I'm in South Texas, hunting feral hogs. Welcome to Truckin' Outdoors. Leg number one, my house to northeast Iowa. We're gonna pick up and then head south to Texas. This leg is gonna take us through some of the most beautiful spots in Wisconsin known as the Driftless area. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's get going. Well, we made it down to Iowa and we got loaded. So I would show you the load, but man, I'll tell you, they loaded me so quick and they even tied it down and closed my tarp for me. I didn't have a chance to film anything. So I'm just gonna go run down and check all these straps, make sure that they're tight, and we're gonna head south to Texas. Yeah, it's not that this is a secret load or nothing, but wow, they were quick and efficient. I've never had someone load my trailer like this before. This is great. All right, we're ready to rock. So we got about 1,380 miles to Los Fresnos, Texas. Let's go. Number two. We're getting some 12:02 here, getting ready for the day. Gonna be a long day of driving. Made it here to Joplin, Missouri before we had to fuel up. So then we're gonna continue to head south and we should be able to make San Antonio tonight. And I called ahead and apparently can't get unloaded until Thursday morning. So we might have all day, actually Wednesday, to maybe see if we can't find some hogs to hunt. So that's kind of the plan right now, but looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Just doing the checks, getting ready to go, and we'll be on the road shortly. Well, we made it to Texas. Crossed the line, had to stop at the Welcome Center to do a couple things. Number one was number two. Number two was to check the load. Everything's looking good. Everything's tight. And number 3 is I had to check behind me, right? Because when you cross into Texas, you know, the eyes of the ranger are upon you. Because everything you do, he's going to see. So when you're in Texas, you have to look behind you. Because that's where the rangers are going to be.
That's where the rangers gonna be.
He's out there somewhere. Wonder what Chuck Norris is doing today. You know, besides things like making onions cry or breaking the speed of light with his roundhouse kicks, that kind of stuff. Wonder what else he's doing today. All right. Well, here's where we're at. We are in South Texas. Now, I kind of figured we'd have time, but it's not working out exactly how I had anticipated. I figured we were going to get empty early on Wednesday and then have plenty of time to maybe see if we can't find a hunt. But we can't get unloaded until Thursday. So we have, today's Tuesday night, we have all day Wednesday. Well, on the way down, I found a place. So tomorrow, bright and shiny, we're gonna be going to a ranch just south of San Antonio, and we're gonna be doing a hog hunt. So, heat index, it's about 2 degrees cooler than the sun. So it's gonna be great. We're gonna get up bright and shiny in the morning and lock and load. We're gonna go hunt us some hogs. So get some rest. We'll see you in the morning. Well, we're off the pavement heading for the ranch. And let me tell you how much fun this road is. I left the pavement 40 minutes ago, and I'm probably 5 miles back in, and I still have no idea how long till I get to the main gate of this ranch. So I was shooting to be there at the main gate at 5:30. Figured 15 minutes should be plenty, right? No, I'm at 40 minutes on this gravel road here, and saying that it's a gravel road is giving it way too much compliment. It's a goat path. So, but we're making it. Sun's starting to come up, so I'm starting to push it a little bit. Yep.
We have a creek that runs along. It's called the San Miguel Creek.
Okay.
So the creek really is going to be on the backside of where the meter is.
Okay.
And if you want to go down and take a look at it too.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of our kids, they like to hang out in the school.
Sure. That makes sense. Some thick cover around here.
Whenever we're down here, we're like taking further up.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay. If you want to just grab that maybe, and this. I'll grab this. Yeah.
so you know I hate snakes. Oh, good. Oh, okay.
Well, even though it took longer than I had hoped to get here, we still made it. We are hunting. I've already seen one deer, but no hogs yet. This time of year, the hog activity is typically at night, but I don't have any night vision or thermal, so I'm gonna be hunting early in the morning like right now, and late in the afternoon into the evening, when the heat isn't quite as bad. The nice thing about hunting hogs this time of year is not too many people do it. It's not the best time of year for hunting hogs. But the good thing is, I got this whole ranch all to myself. Let's see what we can do. Clean this. I think I was a little high on that first one. It's been a while since I've shot, okay? Give me a break. I'll be back. You know, not only have I not shot my rifle since deer hunting, which is 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I haven't been in my pack since either. Look what I found. Breakfast. So Scott, the ranch hand, the guy that brought me out, he did tell me that if you do take a shot
wait, they will come back. So that's what we're doing. The good thing is that it's overcast right now. So it's not super hot. So when it gets super hot, they just go lay. Go into the creek. They go lay down in the shade. I don't blame them. But it's a lot cooler today than it has been. So if we're gonna see them come back, today's gonna be the day. So we'll just wait.
Well, came up here and took a little ride up to the lodge, just looking around the ranch for a while. Right now, midday, it's starting to get really warm and muggy, so not a whole lot of hunting going on. So we're just gonna kind of mess around for the day. He's got a pond that I can go fishing in, but we're up here at the lodge, and I want you to check out this view. Check that out. That is the ranch here. So, all right, well, I am here with Scott, and we're at the Los
Lomas Ranch or Santos Ranch.
Las Lomas Ranch, or Santos Ranch, down in South Texas. And I'm here with Scott, the ranch hand. And Scott, thanks for having me out.
No problem, bud. It's been an honor having you out here. It's going to be a fun time, and it's going to be nice, but it's going to be hot. I'll tell you right now.
It is hot. So tell me a little bit about the ranch. How big is it, and what kind of animals are we going to see?
So Mr. Santos himself started this ranch back in 2003. The ranch is comprised of about almost 1,000 acres, and so
okay.
We have a lot of good genetics on the ranch. Whitetail, turkey. We've got javelina, dove. We've got some varmints here and there,
and of course hogs.
Yes, of course hogs. We've got an abundance of hogs.
Yep.
And so we also have some exotics in a small 40-acre pen, though. It's a little reserved for them. We don't carry too much and all that, but it's right there for them.
Awesome.
The ranch itself is, it's such a pristine ranch here in South Texas. 45 minutes from Pearsall. Even come down the road, you saw quite a bit of the other ranches that are around.
Yep.
Pretty nice, pretty pretty.
Yep.
And so what you see here is, I would have to say probably one of the good years that we'll see here with a lot of good annual rainfall.
Yep.
We don't get it too often, but when it looks like this, it looks really nice and pretty. And it's just absolutely wonderful being out here. You can't get any better than just being out here, being around this wildlife. Look at all this.
Do you offer lodging right here on
So
site?
yes, we do offer lodging. We have two lodgings here. We have what we call a Roadrunner Lodge and a Javelina Lodge. Really high, really good class, really nice buildings. Bedroom for multiple people, or even if we need to put someone up in a single place and all that.
Yep.
And of course, we have everything that we need to accommodate you: food, snacks, drinks, processing, skinning. And we'll get everything even mailed out to you for you, or have it all packed up for you when you leave here. And so,
perfect.
When you come here, we like to treat you like family. We like you to come back, and that's been one of our goals. We want repeating customers. We want bonds. We want ties. We want people to leave here with a memory, and then bring back people to create more memories.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, do you run year round, or what are the seasons like?
So for whitetail, for the seasons here in Texas, you know, they start November and go all the way to in December. But for us, we are MLD classified, and so we can start a little earlier.
Okay.
And go a little longer.
Uh-huh.
And so that's typically for our whitetail range.
Okay.
For our doves, you know, they start at the prime season of I believe it's mid-September.
Yep.
You know, and they go all the way to the end date. For hogs, we have year-round hog hunts. We can have any kind of bookings anytime. We have day hunts. We can have something for a weekend for a group or for families.
Yep. When's the best time for hogs?
I say the best time for hogs is when it's nice and cool down here. These hogs, they tend to be a little bit more active during the day.
Uh-huh.
You know, they'll come out early in the morning to the feeders, you know, eat what they need to eat. They'll stay.
Yep.
It's really cool for them to keep moving and all that. And so,
Yep.
if you definitely want big hogs, we've got big hogs too. We've got little hogs. We've got meat to take home. It's whatever your preference are.
Yep. I love it. And what about the equipment, the blinds and everything? Tell us a little bit about those.
So the blinds are fitted for either 1 or 3 people at the max, and so the blinds are, you know, kept well clean, well organized. We have picture droughts for hogs, for javelinas, you know, how far the blind is, and it's a good little setup too. We have more round blinds than we have tall blinds, which are tower blinds, but we do have some tower blinds that are set up for a longer range and a longer view.
Perfect. Well, I can attest that they are beautiful blinds. That's what I said in this morning. So, well, stay tuned. We got more hunting action coming up this afternoon. How much for one of them?
A cow? That's gonna run you about a couple grand.
I'm just kidding. I would never shoot a cow.
I would.
Unless I was really hungry.
I mean,
now that's what you need to see when you come to Texas. The longhorn. Look at this.
there you go. Come on.
Hello.
Oh, she's probably just chewing on some molasses. Where's your baby at? I know it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And so, and they're like puppies and all that, and so
Oh yeah. How old is that one there?
This one?
The longhorn.
I think all of them are 2 or 3 years old.
Wow, that's how fast their horns grow out, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they're not very old. Like I
What do you think? That's a 30, 40-inch spread?
maybe. And so I think, see, that wider one has a bigger spread right now, but Mr. Santos thinks this one's going to be bigger than all of them.
Yeah.
And I think he's the youngest.
Is he really?
I think so. The other 2 are a little older, but he's the youngest.
Wow. They're pretty.
They look nice mounted up on a wall.
Oh, absolutely.
Just get them a little bit bigger and let's see.
I'd love to have them up north, but I don't know how well they handle the cold.
You know, you got to remember, this is really the original stock for the American cattle, you know, the longhorn. And so they were, I'm pretty sure they were not as big as, you know, we have them now. But, you know, the longhorns, you know, were used a lot for a lot of the meat done here back in that time era.
Yeah.
And so they're really, really nice and pretty animals. And so
Yeah, they are.
it's nice to have them out here, and they actually do a pretty good job actually when you have them in the brush, clearing brush out.
Oh, sure.
And so they'll clear it out, and
Yeah.
of course this is our residential protection.
Yep.
You know, donkeys are really good about
Yeah.
getting rid of pests.
Oh,
coyotes, and,
absolutely.
you know, protecting, you know, what they have around them. And of course, he does nothing but eat and be lazy and get fat.
Yeah.
And so, this donkey actually was a championship roping donkey that Billy had for a while.
Really?
I think, yeah, that's what Mr. Santos had told me. They saddle him up, they go out.
No way. I've never heard of a roping donkey.
I don't know.
Must be for kids, I suppose.
He said the adults would ride it, and they go out
Really?
and I guess get in the chutes and put this little guy in and rope right off his back.
That's awesome. Good donkey.
Ooh, here we go. I'm supposed to get it. Oh, you sucker. Awesome. Okay, let's try this again. See if we can't get our jig back. Oh, come on. There we go. Now I got you. Woo. kidding. He's got some good-sized bass in here. Easy now. Snack. There we go. There. That's not bad. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's, I don't know, 15 inches. A couple pounds. Heck yeah. That'll work. Texas bass. My first Texas largemouth.
Really don't want to sit down right there. Are those fire ants? Those are the nasty ones, right? Yeah.
We're out for the evening hunt. And new spot close to where we were this morning. Basically just on the other side of the creek. We got more water around us. And I'll tell you, these hogs are going to be near water. So feeder's straight out, comes on in about an hour, 45 minutes. And we'll just see. I'm sitting in what is a beautiful blind. However, at this point, it's pretty much a sauna. Heat index is about 115 right now. And it feels all of that. So, especially this northern Norwegian boy. Yeah, not built for this. I'm built for the cold, not for the heat. You know, you can put layers on as much as you want, but you can only take so many layers off before the cops are called. So yeah, but we'll be okay. So this is my view for the evening hunt. Big open area right out here, and the feeder is way down there. The only concern I have about this spot is that cactus bush right there. Kind of gets in the way a little bit, but this 450 Bushmaster I'm shooting will punch right through it, no problem. It's hot. There's a bobcat. A bobcat right out there. Well, the feeder went off about 20 minutes ago. And I swear, I'm hearing snorts out there somewhere. It's still really hot. The sun's starting to go down. Every minute that passes, getting a little bit closer to dark. Every minute is just one more reminder of that mist this morning. But that's why they call it a hunting and not killing. Even hunting over feeder. And it's not guaranteed. Yeah, I don't have a spotlight, night vision, or thermal. So, as soon as the sun goes down, that's it. Hunt's over. But it was still fun. Well, I think we're almost done hunting. I did have, it's too dark to show you, but I did have 2 giant bucks come walking in. And they're on the feeder right now. I mean, they're still, antlers are nowhere near done growing. They're all already out to the ears. The nubs are at their ears. It's just, those are gonna be some nice bucks. Oh well.
Well, just as I suspected, the evening hunt didn't turn out so good. But it was a great day anyway, and it was just a great first-time experience down in South Texas. So I want to thank Scott for having us out to the Las Lomas Ranch.
No problem, bud. No problem. Like I said, we enjoyed having you out here. We hope you come back really soon and all that.
Absolutely. So tell everybody where they can find you on the internet so they can come and have a hunt out here themselves.
So you can go to the SantosRanch.com. The number for Mr. Santos's is on there. It'll give you slight details of the ranch, you know, what all we have out here, what you can hunt, the accommodations, and we can get in contact with you. You know, we hope to see you out here pretty soon, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, and I'll put the contact information down in the description. And let me tell you, folks, those bucks that I saw right at the end, they're going to be monsters this fall and this winter. So book it today.
We'll see you
Thanks,
then.
man.
Yes, sir.
So my philosophy is the only time a new experience is a failure is if you don't learn anything. Well, let me just share with you what I've learned on this new experience for me. Number 1, June is way too hot to be hunting hogs. Number 2, don't get cute trying to do a fancy headshot, even if it is only 50 yards. Those things are a lot smaller than they appear. So it's pretty easy to miss on a headshot. That was my mistake. That's inexperience. I should have just shot at the whole herd, knock them down, and we would have been sitting with plenty of meat. But that is okay. You'll hear me say duck hunting that the measure of success of a duck hunt is not how many birds you bring home, it's how many shots you shoot. Well, I gotta say hog hunting is probably the same way. I'm gonna call it the same for that. So we got some shooting, it's a success. So that's what I've learned. I had a great experience. I'm glad you guys came along with me. So now I am off to get hooked up, get delivered in the morning, and then see where the next adventure takes me. I want to thank you guys for coming along. I really appreciate you very much. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss any of the action. Check us out at truckingoutdoors.com and get your awesome merch. We got great stuff on there. So thank you again for watching. And until next time, keep the shiny side up. Oh, now I really need a shower.